Level of detail expressions, understanding level of detail limitations. When using level of detail expressions, there are several things to be aware of, and this will be make or break for you. Level of detail expressions that reference floating point measures can behave unreliably, so just do bear that in mind. Personally, I've not seen this or experienced this, but do bear this in mind. Level of detail expressions are not shown in the data source page, so when you're looking at your data source page and you're exploring your data, LOD expressions will not show up there. When referencing a parameter in the dimensionality declaration, i.e. straight after the scoping keyword, you can put a parameter there. Always use the parameter name and not the value. And this for me is the biggest limitation, and something that always comes back to haunt me, is if you're doing data blending, the linking field from the primary data source must be in the view before you could use a level of detail expression from the secondary data source. A lot of times when you're doing blending, you will find creating LOD expressions potentially painful. Typically, this is when I'll start thinking about table calculations, or in my world, trying to avoid data blending where possible, because you do find a lot of these limitations. But the key thing is to be aware that these limitations exist, to plan for them, and to be honest, when you find functionality that is not what you're expecting, fall back on this and see if this might be the reason.